Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to fix falling center cap problems. So if you guys have center cap problems, like when you, let's say, drop a cube, or when you're just, simply solving the cube and a center cap pops off, that gets really annoying, such as, let's say, the Feng Kun. I actually fixed my Feng Kun. The caps were falling off a lot, so I fixed my Feng Kun to the point where none of the caps will pop off ever. Like, it never popped off ever again, even when I dropped it, which was really impressive. I think I sold it to the algorithmist, but I'm going to show you guys how to do that to your cube. So there are three traditional methods. There is lube. You can put lube on the caps, so you can put lube on the caps right here. You could super glue it, or you could put paper in there. So I'm going to tell you the positives and negatives of those. Lube, basically, it does keep it sticky in there, but it wears out and will, once you keep, tensioning your cube, it'll fall out again and again, because lube is meant to speed up a cube, and, surfaces, when you move it back and forth, it'll just get fast. It'll get looser, but so that's the problem with lube, and you're kind of just wasting it on a cap, so that's why I don't use lube. And when you use other things like, let's say, paper, when you take it out, the paper falls out. That's the only bad thing about paper. Otherwise, it's pretty good. And super glue, I really don't like either, because when you put super glue in here, it'll stay in there, and sometimes if you put too much, it'll stay in there forever, and you have to like saw it off and stuff. So I'll show you guys a happy medium. So I'll show you guys on this cap. I didn't do it to all the caps. I only did it to this one cap because it kept popping off. So, there we go. It's also hard. It's also a little bit difficult to take off, but it's worth it because you can drop the cube and know that the caps will not pop off, and you won't ever have cap problems. So what I did was I put tape around the caps. So, and that will make it thick enough to the point where it won't come off. So you can see it fits very snugly in there, and there's no way that cap's coming up. So that's what I did with this, my main way long. So I've had problems with my Li Ying doing that, so I've been doing some averages with this, and as you can see, the cap is rising, and these caps just keep popping off like that. So I'll show you guys how to fix that. So what you need is tape. That's all you need. And let me get it. And some scissors. That's pretty much all you need. Just tape and scissors. So let's put that to the side, and I'll show you guys with the tape first. So take off the cap, put the cube to the side. Take the cap, or no, the cube. The cube, and now take the cap. So I'm going to zoom in. And now you get a little bit of tape. You can go over the amount that you need. That's what I usually do. So I don't really need this much, but I do it on purpose, and I'll show you why. And then what you do is you go kind of in the center of the tape and press it in. And now you go over it. And these seams don't have to be fit in, really. And the cube will do that for you, actually. So I'm trying to get this on both sides. It doesn't have to, you don't have to put tape on this side. It'll be thick enough to not be able to do that. So once you have that, as you can see, the tape is not really on there. And the way to fix that is to get your cube and just put it on there. Just press it in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an edge out of my Li Ying in the corners, and now I'm going to take out the cap. You see how difficult that was to take out? That's what's going to happen when you have your cube done. So I'm going to take the cap, and now you can see the tape is completely compressed against it. And this part doesn't really matter, but now you have a little bit excess tape, so that's where the scissors come in. You just kind of go along the cube and trim them off. And now you have it done pretty much. And now what I usually do is I just push them in a little bit more. So now I'm going to put it in again and see how much excess is left. As you can see, there's a little bit of tape sticking out, but that usually doesn't happen to me a lot. So, and plus I don't usually see it, but I'm a perfectionist a little bit, so I'm going to cut that off a little more. So that was actually kind of hard to take off. Okay, so I'm going to cut it now. I'm not going to cut the plastic, so I'm not that worried. By the way, this works for all cubes. I do this to all my Diane Zanchis because the Zanchi caps pop off a lot too, and they are really annoying. So this works for any cube. It's usually I do for 3x3s because 5x5 and 7x7 don't usually have that problem. So ooh, now a snugly fit. And now there's probably a little bit excess here, so I'm going to cut that off. Now, as you can see, this probably does take a lot of effort and tedious time, but it's all worth it because the caps just won't pop off anymore, and it works out really well. I don't see why people don't do this, but I think I'm the only one that does this. But I put tape in between my caps because it creates the perfect amount of thickness, and it's sticky, so it'll stay in, unlike paper. So now it's good. I don't think that cap will ever be popping off again. As you can see, when I did reverse corner cuts, the cap started to lift up. Now the cap won't lift up. Oh, got a red cap pop out. Okay, so I'll do it to this one. One more demonstration. So as you can see, you can't really see the tape. I mean, I can't see it even through the camera. Maybe it's right here. Yeah, it is. Oh, I can see it. But I can barely notice. And it'll take a while for you to cut some of the excess tape out, but it's okay. So this isn't really a quick, easy solution. Actually, well, I did this at school once because one of the caps kept popping off. So I'm going to do this to this red one. This is a long video, but not like any of my videos aren't long. So I'm going to get a little bit of tape. You want it a little bit longer than usual because when you put it through the center, it shortens the height of it. Or not the height, the length of the tape by like a third or so. And then just put it in between the, kind of make it a little straight and push it there. You want to push it a little bit on the pieces, like put the tape against the center cap a little bit, and that's all you really have to do. And then the cube can do the rest of the work by you pushing it in. It'll create that nice snugly fit, and then you just push for dear life on it. So you can see it's pretty snugly in there. Now you take out the cap. Well, you don't have to take it out. Actually, you could cut it this process, but I'm going to take it out to show you guys that it works. See how much effort it took to take out that cap. So see, now it's pressed perfectly in there. And now I'm going to just take these pieces out. And now you just want to cut the tape off. take the cap off. Now cut the tape off of this. Now, I know this is a bit of a pain to do, but honestly, if you're going to take the time to cut out paper to do this, then you might as well. I don't know why people use paper, though. I just think it's inconvenient, so I just found a different way to do it. So this is the red cap. You can barely notice the tape. Oh, man. Why is that sticking out? Okay, well. So put it in. And now it's snugly in there. I don't think it'll ever be falling back out. So that is how you prevent your caps from falling out. So basically, this is how to secure your center caps in your cube, and you can also easily get it out. It just takes a little bit more effort than usual to take off your caps. As you can see, it won't come off. So that's the good part. And then now you just have to put a little more force in. My God, I didn't know it was going to be this effective. And then just get it out. So yeah, that's how you get the caps to fit. So yeah, guys, that's how you secure your center caps in your cube. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Please subscribe for some more videos. I'm going to do a few more solves on this leading. It'll take a few more days because I like the cube a lot. I'm just going to say right now, but I'm not too sure if it'll make it my main yet. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.